Hey guys, Mistmaster1 here, and welcome back to Let's Play Mario & Luigi Partners in Time. I know I just got back to fucking making videos for this game, and it's been a week's delay since the last one, and I apologize for that, but I just wanted to make a note right here. Today is May 27th, 2013, and this is the first video I'm actually recording in like 2 months. So we're finally back to making this game, you know, progress, and we're actually going to continue on. So if you guys remember last time, we pretty much made our way through Star Hill. We took out Commander Shroop, who was blocking our way to this part right here, and this is sort of the Star Haven of areas. We have to make our way to the Star Shrine, which is further up, once we had that talk with the Cobalt Star. Remember when it formed like this little spear and it spoke to us about the history behind it? Well, now we're going to keep going forward and see what happens. So guys, I do realize that there has been a few things to talk about, and since we're not going to do a whole lot this episode, I guess I'll talk about those, but until then, let's look at this. We come forward and it's a giant star! This must be the gate to the Star Shrine the Cobalt Star spoke about. Oh my god, it has a face! Pilgrims and wanderers, what is it you seek in this sanctified place? Beyond this gate lies the sacred realm of the stars, keepers of light. Those judged unworthy or without purpose will not be allowed to enter. Stop! No words of explanation will be necessary. All that it requires is an appraisal, whatever, of your worth. Okay. You will step forward, red man of mustache. So that's Mario. Stand before me. Speak no words, open your heart. What is this, Kingdom Hearts? Yes. I see. Oh, what? Impossible. No, amazing. Well, so what's the deal? Red man of mustache. You are true and courageous. Your heart is filled with virtue and concern for your brother. I do recommend you watch your diet. This guy, like, always has to make a fucking thing about... I'm just gonna let you guys read this yourself. It's just really dumb how they always make fun of Mario for this. But anyway, basically he's like, okay, you can pass because you're good. Now, green man of mustache. Luigi's turn. Well, oh my, huh? What? Whoa, ew, shocking, what was that? Does not sound very good for Luigi. What is this? Green man of mustache. You... good luck out there. Oh, that's nice. That's really reassuring. Thanks for that. Yeah, you make Luigi pissed off. You have to tell him, what is that? You crave more? You bet he does. I could be more direct, but everyone would hear. Are you sure you wish for this to be? The secrets of your heart would be revealed. The odd incident. And that other thing as well. Oh, what are you hiding, Luigi? Then I shall whisper. Okay. What is it? As for the little ones, I know their hearts are innocent, so they may pass unhindered. This means that most of you are worthy of admittance. However, the green man of mustache is questionable. What? His heart is muddled with certain questionable things? No. Who knows what trials the road ahead may bring. You may find yourselves tested like never before. Yet the green man of mustache weeps and worries like a child. Fearful. It is embarrassing. I cannot allow one who so bemoans his fate to pass through the gate. It is most unfortunate, but you may not proceed. Please calm yourselves. I will summarize your position if you are calm. There are 3 options open to you at this time. The first is to give up and return home to a dinner of healthy pasta puttanesca. The second is to leave the green man of mustache behind and proceed without him. Fucking no. The third is to search out for the Aurora block wherever it may be hidden. Which of these 3 roads I can't word today. Which of these 3 roads you choose to follow is up to you. Your hearts or your guides. What? You may be wondering what is this ominous Aurora block. Prepare for enlightenment. It's a rare block. Its presence has long been celebrated by denizens of the Star Realm. That is an important thing, for you are able to find the Aurora block and strike it. I will acknowledge the green man of mustache's courage and cooperative spirit. Then your entire company shall be judged worthy and allowed a free passage into the realm. Fare you well. So I guess we know what we have to do. To find that Aurora block as fast as possible. They're trying to figure out what's wrong with him. But we're just gonna move on, and this is pretty much, like I said, the Star Haven area. And I guess we'll get into some enemies really quick, and it doesn't really matter which way you take, but for the sake of being able to show everything, we're gonna head left right here, and once we do everything in the area, we're gonna pretty much loop around and come from the right side back to this place. So let's get started. And now, the enemies in here, you will see we have some similar enemies. Actually, the same enemies to what we just had last episode. We have handfakes and fly guys in this area, but I'm actually going to try to avoid those since we've already seen them. and I don't really need to go over them. They're exactly the same as in Star Hill, so let's just move on. There are, however, 2 new enemies in the area, and I will go over them very shortly once we reach them. Oh, come on, Luigi. Okay, get those 50 coins there. This area is really short, but this is only like the first part of it, so this little subsection won't take us very long, although I probably will dedicate a whole video to this just solely for the fact that it does have a few cutscenes in it, so we'll have to pretty much dedicate it to that. And I think it's time we introduce the other enemies in this area. Here is our first new enemy. Oh, nice, we got a first strike. That's pretty hard to do. We enter this fight, and these are known as Wonder Thwags. Now, like I said before, we have hand fakes and fly guys in this area, just like in Star Hill, but we can also find something called Piranha Planets, which are pretty interesting enemies. These Thwags, Wonder Thwags, are exactly the same as the Thwags we saw in, what's it called, One Volcano, and the only real difference is that they are stronger and they're a little faster, so they have the same amount of health, which means... Oh, I forgot to use Baby Mario's attack, that's okay. Now, a little trick with these guys is that they're actually a little bit high when they're doing that attack where you have to smash them. So you actually have to wait a little bit before you actually swing your hammer, because if you just swing your hammer right when they're actually attacking you and they're floating above, you won't reach them, so you have to wait a split second for them to fall down and then hit. So the timing is a little tricky on that, but it's not too bad. Also, you'll notice how they can switch to a blue color apart from the red color. If they switch to blue, that means they'll actually go after Luigi, and if they're red, they'll go after Mario, and that's pretty much it. They're really not too bad of enemies to deal with, so that's pretty much it. But however, we have ourselves another new enemy right here, like I just said a minute ago. These are known as Piranha Planets, and we got a first strike on them as well, so pretty cool. Now, Piranha Planet, you saw right there how... Oh, fuck. He spun around right there. When you saw him spin right there, he pretty much ended being face up, like not upside down, but the other way, right side up, that's it. And if he's right side up, he'll do that falling attack on Mario, and if he stops upside down, he'll go for Luigi. But these guys actually have quite a few attacks to them. For one thing, hopefully we'll get to show them off, so I don't have to explain them too much, since... How did I fail that? That was pretty much spot on, let's see. Yeah, this is another one, they can shoot lasers at you, and they can also, like, depart from the actual Piranha Planet, excuse me, and attack each brother individually. But for now, I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to heal Mario right now, because he's a little low on health, and I don't want him to be knocked out right now. Also, I want to say this one other thing about the, since Piranha Planets really don't have a lot to talk about anyway, the Wonder Thwags also have this thing where if they're red, you can use Ice Flowers, to deal more damage to them than normal. And if they're blue, you can use Fire Flowers and Mix Flowers. Speaking of Mix Flowers, we actually haven't used them yet, but I will be using them in the near future when we have our next boss fight, because Mix Flowers are really good. Or did I use Mix Flowers in my other video, like the last video? I forget, I haven't been recording this game in a while, so I'm a little off track with that. But anyway, Mixed Flowers are pretty much a fire-based attack anyway, and really, they're pretty much the best item in the game, most likely. There's like, it's at least one of the best. Flag, please go away. And this area has quite a few items that are really out of the way, so this will take a little bit of time, and hopefully we don't fall, because they put them on these like really small platforms, and you can barely make it across like that to make it to them. But, you know, it's worth it to get, so why not? Okay, move to the left. And we're pretty much going to backtrack by going over here. We want to go to the top right area, which is right over here, and one more jump. The perspective of this looks like you wouldn't make it, but you'll actually be fine. Just swim, yeah. Float on over. What the fuck am I talking about? Right here, we have this warp pipe block, so let's get the little kids back. The babies are here again. Grab them. And looking for beans in the area, but I believe the only beans in this area are right after we pretty much finish the area, so let's not worry about that. Now we have the Aurora block that's actually right in the middle right there. You see that right there? There's the Aurora block. So we're going to throw the babies up to the left first, and we have ourselves a little puzzle to deal with, but it's not too bad. Let's get Adult Mario, not Adult Mario, Baby Mario. I'm getting my words confused. Let's get Baby Mario filled with water. And let's use this spin attack on this thing to send the Aurora block up, and let's hopefully hit this without failing. And go! Just in time. I was actually a little close on that. So once we've knocked that Aurora block over there, we fall back down, and we go up the other set of platforms, and the other set of platforms is really just one, but just 2 people. And we have the Aurora block like this. And obviously we're done there, right? Nope, we have the Aurora block down there, so we have to drop down yet again. Then we have to go with the adult bros and hit it with the baby bros after the adult bros have jumped. And now we're done, right? No, of course not. Now we have to go all the way back to where we met the star, like the giant star on the wall. So now that we've done that, we're gonna go back this way, like I said before. And this is pretty much an identical version of what we already went through. But, of course, we have slightly different layout. Actually, it might... No, it's probably slightly different. I never really checked to see if there was just, like, literally a mirror of the left side. But, I mean, they're pretty much exactly the same. You have spinning... You have platforms you have to spin to. Pretty much the bottom left and bottom right are the same. The top left and top right are the same. You get the idea. Spin over to here. And it really doesn't matter. These items are pretty easy to get, just as long as you take your time. And yes, I am avoiding those enemies on purpose, but however, once I finish this video, I'm probably going to grind a little bit off-screen because it is a good idea to be at a reasonable level. Like, by the time we finish this whole place, I want to be level 25, and by the time we get to the final boss, it's a good idea to be at least level 30, or else we're pretty much going to get wrecked. We see an item block over there, that means we can swim over here. Why am I saying swim? We don't swim in this game. Well... Do we swim in this game? No, I don't think so. So, let's just forget that I said swim, and apparently swimming is flying in this game. Just take my words, guys, I know what I'm talking about. I believe that's all the items on this screen. Let me just double check again. Doesn't seem to be. Yeah, I think, oh god, no, we don't want to fight these guys one-on-one. And no, there's an item over here. Let's grab trampolines. Good old trampolines are a good ability to have. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's all of them now, so... Let's walk along the bottom side of the screen. Let's go and hug the left side of the screen right here. Switch to the babies and come down like this, so that way we don't have to run into any fights while the bros are separated, and let's head back down. So we have one more screen to get through, and then we can pretty much advance through this area. Now we have, yet again, some more items to pick up. This is pretty much a refreshing area, I want to say. There's really no actual penalty in this area. I don't know what I'm trying to go with that. There's, like, the enemies really aren't too difficult to fight, and they give you a lot of stuff, so it's more or less a preparation for the later part of the area. Again, avoiding the enemies just because I don't want to have to do some cuts. We've already seen these enemies, it's not really worth our time to look at them. There's the fly guys and hand fakes, like I said before. Let's hit this right here, and that is a 100 coin block. Is there an item over here? Let's go find out. Yes, there is. Good thing I checked. We have ourselves 50 coins. That's not really worth it, but okay, whatever works. Fly guys, stay away. Now we'll meet up right here. Babies come over here. And that's pretty much all of Star Haven. That's a really short area, but that's mostly because I avoid all the fights. So anyway, let's make our way back to the star. And there's the Aurora block right there. Yes, that is it. Impressive. That is the Aurora block. You have done well to find it. Now, Green Man of Mustache, strike the block so that I may witness your deed and deem you worthy despite your flaws. Alright guys, we're finally going to advance through this game, and we're going to go and pretty much do the second last area of the game. So Luigi, just jump in. Let's hit this block, and what? Huh? It moved on its own. Do it again. What? What's going on? Won't let us hit it. No, 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 that will not do. Your insincerity sickens me. Approach me this instant. What the fuck is going on, dude? Are you listening to me, Green Man of Mustache? For you should listen well. It was not due to your efforts alone that the block was brought here, was it? Who is responsible for this achievement? Who is it that made this possible? Select from the 3 choices. Well, I guess it's gonna be Mario has to, right? That is not true, is it? Think this through carefully. To whom do you owe thanks to the completion of your task? Select your 3 choices. Well, if the Mario didn't... I'm not gonna say myself. That's so, like, you know, narcissistic and rude. Baby's helped. You honestly believe this to be true? You think before speaking. To whom do you owe thanks for completion of your task? Select your answer from the following 3 choices. Well, I guess he just wants us to say ourselves, right? Get serious! Well, what the fuck, man? What do you want me to say? Correct answer is for everyone. That wasn't a fucking choice! Why do you do this to us? What else could it be? How could you fail to answer the correct answer? Or, was that... Never mind, let's just move on. It is inconceivable to me. It is deplorable. What, did I tell you to choose from only 3 responses? What do you mean? There were not 4 to choose from? You lie! It is the very tendency to falsify and edit facts that get you in trouble. This guy is being a complete fucking hypocrite. Surely you realize your progress is a testament to teamwork. That is a group effort? I know you do, and yet you refuse to pick the correct answer for everyone. And then you lie. I am appalled. No! If you continue thusly, your fate is sealed. You shall spend your days in loneliness, mark my words. This guy is a real dick. Yeah, Mario, step up for your brother. I beg your pardon? You imply that I am lying? Well, yeah, because Big Mario's whacked him with a hammer. You mean to say that Luigi has done nothing wrong? Yeah, he's been helping us the entire game. Incredible. What? All of you. You are truly... amazing! What? You are the best siblings ever. What the hell? Come, Green Man of Mustache, you need weep no more. Rise and face me. This was all merely a test of my devising. Are you serious? Red Man of Mustache, for the sake of your brother, you went in search of the Aurora Block. You endured hardships and supported your sibling. Your feelings for your brother are genuine. What a grand older brother. I am quite moved. Green Man of Mustache, for all that I have forced you to endure, forgive me. You see, I know the truth. Your heart is filled with your heart is not filled with a gemstone. Your heart is like a gemstone, multi-faceted and beautiful. I see how it sparkles. There are places that need polishing, but you are vital to your companions. You must march bravely on. You must fucking this wouldn't be my Let's Play if I didn't stutter all over the place. You have my undying support. You may all pass. I will not hinder you. So after this guy's been a giant freaking troll, we can finally get by. Now, Green Man of Mustache, please strike the block with all your newfound grace. Alright guys, no more trolling, hit the block, Luigi. There we go. Yes, a fine jump. Oh, and by the way, your Aurora Block. I can alter its shape to match the size of the heart of the one who strikes it. Oh, cool. Let's see this. Luigi. Move! No! And he gets crushed. Hey, that's a baby's technique. How can you do that? You found a Luigi. Press C, left, right, or down to equip it. Without further delay, let the gate be open. May the found ahead bring you all much happiness. So, after the giant star troll has been that much of an asshole lately, you know, he just fucking is like, oh yeah, fuck you have to go through all this shit, and really, he scared us to death and making us think we can't advance. We finally advance, despite him being a giant troll, and we can finally move on to the next part of the area. But unfortunately, that will have to be next time, since this video has gone on for a decent amount of time. Alright, we got a bean right there. And yeah, I know I actually didn't talk about anything else that I was supposed to talk about. There was one issue I wanted to bring up about, you know, things that have been going on in, like, the internet. There's a certain thing Nintendo's been doing, but I guess I'll have to talk about that later. And if you have been hearing it, it's been out for a little while now, so it shouldn't be that much of a surprise. But I will talk about the thing with Nintendo coming up in the next episode, since we really won't have anything to do with except light the entire path here. Because in the next episode, we have this huge thing. We have to go through this entire screen on the top right there, and it's not going to be very fun. It's actually going to be very tedious, and I'll have a better time talking about what I need to talk about then. So guys, I've been MrMaster1. Thank you for watching. I forget what episode this is. I think this is episode 28, I believe, of Let's Play Mario & Luigi Partners in Time. And I'll see you guys in the next episode, where we continue on in Star Haven after we pretty much hooved ourselves to the giant star troll and see what lies ahead of us. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to leave a like if you enjoyed, and subscribe for more content coming soon. And I mean that this time. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. I love you all, and I'll see you then.